video is going to go through how we use color schemes in design and how they work, colors work together in design. So this is an awesome video that just explains that visually with color and design together. So I'll have that linked for you in another spot. But these are our color schemes, or also referred to as color harmonies, that we'll be paying attention as we go through the semester. And you're going to start applying these ideas to your first project, and then they'll also apply to every project that we do through this class. So this is a quick overview of them. This is a great way to get the examples down. So on the back side of this sheet, it lists the color scheme, and then there's a spot to fill in examples. So this is a great place to start with that. And then the definitions I'm going to start going through now. All right, so monochromatic is just one hue and then tints and shades of that one hue. So these are two really fabulous examples of using those. So we get a full range of value with this, but it creates a lot more depth. It really brings out a mood when you just use one color. So if there's a specific feeling you're going for, monochromatic is a great way to do that. Next color scheme is analogous, and these are 3 to 5 colors that sit next to each other on your color wheel. Okay, so they're literally right next to each other. Don't skip those tertiary colors. You got to include those in for that to be analogous. And don't add more than 5, because then you just have like a rainbow of colors essentially, which doesn't quite fit our analogous colors. So here we can see like that red violet, that pinkish red violet going into the violet, into the blue, and then almost into a blue green here, and how that's repeated in a few different spots in that design. And here we have like a yellowish, yellow orange, orange into a red orange, and then the red. And then we always consider black and white neutrals in our color scheme. So you can always bring in black or white, and it wouldn't count as part of your color scheme. Complementary colors are 2 colors only. You can always use the tints and shades of those colors, and they're opposite on the color wheel. So these are 2 different examples of like a red orange and a red orange and a blue green, and used in different ways. So once again, we have those lighter hues and darker to create depth, so it's not totally flat, but just creates this very cohesive color scheme. And then in this one on the right, we have those whites as the neutral colors. Here's another example with kind of a purplish and a yellowish, bringing in a little bit of a twist of that color there with the darker yellow in it. So another way you can do that as well. All right, split complementary is having a base color. So in this case, we have a base color of kind of a greenish, and then rather than using the direct complement, we're going to use the 2 next to it. So if you can see in my little screen right here, this is my base color. Rather than using the one directly across from it, I'm going to use the 2 next to it. Okay, if you go to that main slide, you'll see another example of that. So we've got our green, we've got our blue violet, and then the red violet here. Triadic is that basic color scheme of primary and secondary colors, but we can choose triadic color scheme anywhere around the color wheel, so that can include the tertiary colors. We just need 3 hues, so 3 colors only that are evenly spaced around color wheels. Both of these are a great example of that red, yellow, blue, and how they have a different take on them. So in this case, the blue is the dominant color, and then we've got red and yellow as kind of a secondary complementary color to it, or addition. And then this is pretty balanced as far as how those colors are used. Tetrad is going to be, okay, tetrad is 2 pairs of complements. So you can take, your red and green and combine it with orange and purple, or anything that's, complements and just put them together, and then you end up getting 4 colors. Okay, so if we look at the one on the right, we've got our blue, and then we've got like a few specks of orange in the sunglasses here, and then we've got our red, which is pink, and pink is just a lighter version of red, and the green. So all 4 colors work together because they're complementary colors. All right, so when you think about creating a design, you really want to take color theme into consideration with this. It's going to be a really important part of your design. It's going to make it harmonious to look at. It's going to make it more intriguing. When you use the wrong colors or too many colors or colors that don't work together, it doesn't have the same visual effect as harmonious colors that work together. So that's what we're going to focus on with this first project, is really choosing great colors to work together.